back, and we welcome you to another bombastic episode of Still on the Air. I'm David Pierce Anderson, and by my side is my loyal friend, confident, and therapist, in that order, Jackson. Holy super long intro, Batman Touchberry. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Doing all right, Dave. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's always a pleasure.
Always.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
It was all right.
Yeah, anything special?
No.
I'm trying to think, what happened this weekend? I think, we saw an improv show.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Unprepared and Confident.
That was a great show, actually.
Very solid show. I think it was the first one for them this semester, also resulting to be the last one of the semester, as we only got a week left.
First and last.
Right, but very solid show for them.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to what they got next semester.
Me too.
Yeah. So, as we finish our little conversation to start the show, that brings us to the part of the show, the very special segment we like to call Not a Sponsor. Now, we here at Still on the Air have approximately $0 in our budget because we feel so strongly about certain products that we can't help but give them free advertisement. They're not paying us to do it, believe us. In fact, they probably don't even know that we're doing it. So, they're not a sponsor. Today's non-sponsor is the Funko Pop glow-in-the-dark Force Ghost Yoda vinyl bobblehead figure.
Wow.
Like none other. The Force Ghost Yoda will make your collection shine, and it's been known to spit some real wisdom at you.
It is vibrating.
Yes, a fantastic figure that you will adore, as long as you can look past the fact that he lied to you about your father.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good looking one. I was always wary because the Star Wars ones have the little platform,
Yeah.
and I don't mind it, but this one seen in person is fantastic.
See, it creeps me out. The eyes are really creepy.
Yeah, I gotta give a look at that. Oh yeah. I don't have the best angle. Yeah, those are creepy eyes. Yeah, right next to him we got Lego Batman in his casual wear.
Yeah, with the lobster.
Serving the lobster. And my roommate surprised me with this figurine. It was like the surprise minifigure set or whatever. You just get a little package, and I open it up and I'm like, it's me. I don't know. We probably close up on that.
No, you're just
Nope.
you're just going down
That's fine.
all your little figures.
Yeah, and then I got the bee pen holder.
Yep.
Mom wanted to throw that one out.
Still there.
Yep, still there. Still on the desk. We got a theme here at the show. Well, it's news time now. And I'm sad to say our first story is extremely depressing. Over the weekend, more than 200 pounds of unclaimed contraband was seized at the U.S.-Mexico border. The substance was bologna. That's right, the source of the most disappointing sandwich one can find in their lunchbox, even behind a bread sandwich, which is just a piece of bread in between two pieces of bread. A woman coming into the United States denied that she was carrying any fruits, vegetables, meat, or any other contraband, resulting in a $1,000 fine. I wouldn't spend $2 on a pack of bologna, so I hope it was worth it, woman. Bologna is considered contraband because it can introduce foreign diseases into the American pork industry. I just thought we didn't want any bologna contaminating our perfectly decent lunches anymore. President Trump was asked about the situation. He said, "We need the wall. Mexico sends its meats. They're not sending their best. They're not sending chicken. They're not sending salami. They're sending bologna." 200 pounds of bologna seized at the border.
Did you see the picture?
Yeah.
I was surprised at how little bologna is actually 200 pounds worth of bologna.
I know. It was like
It was like 4 or 5 like big boys like this.
that's what you get at the deli.
More bologna than I'd ever need in my entire life, but like.
Yeah, one package has held me since 2007. My dad likes bologna.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your dad seems like a guy who would like bologna.
He grew up in the 60s, man. That's all they had. Yeah, I don't know. Bologna is not one of my favorite meats. I think she said no, she wasn't carrying meats because I don't know how much meat was actually in bologna.
She was probably embarrassed, yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, officer, that's cocaine.
No, please.
No. Oh, man. But that brings us to another embarrassing story. The Pontiac Silverdome was home for the Detroit Lions from 1975 to 2001. The stadium has been closed for a while now, and it was officially time to say goodbye Sunday morning. The stadium was to be demolished with an implosion. However, after the shots went off, smoke began to rise to reveal the Silverdome was still standing. After housing the Lions for 26 seasons, we thought the building had one more collapse left for us.
Oh my God.
But fittingly enough, just embarrassment and failure was all we had. This was pointed out on social media, and it might explain why the stadium cannot be destroyed. I think we have a graphic. That's why you couldn't knock the Silver Dome
Oh
down.
my God.
Sponsored by Nokia.
See, I thought this was going to be a heartwarming story about, yeah, Detroit Steel. But no, it's Nokia.
Nokia. You cannot destroy those phones.
No, not
no
at
matter
all.
how hard you try. They're still standing.
Yeah,
As is-
even the touchscreen ones.
right.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Try it.
Silver Dome's still up, going strong. The Lions are not, though. They got destroyed yesterday. Anyway, in South Carolina, a drunk man entered a Waffle House at 3 a.m.
That's not news.
Exactly. By no means is that news. But we made this event, I cannot take credit for that. This event was made viral by the fact that the man made his own meal behind the counter. When Alex Bowen stumbled into Waffle House, all of the employees were asleep at the counter. Bowen was kind enough not to wake them up from their slumber, and he decided to try his skills at the grill. He made himself a double bacon cheesesteak melt with extra pickles and headed on out of the restaurant, only to come back in the morning and pay for the sandwich. This event doesn't even crack the top 10 strangest things to happen at a Waffle House.
Oh, probably not the top 1,000.
No.
That was a heartwarming story.
Yeah, you
actually.
wanted the heartwarming. There it is.
That, no other heartwarming stories at Waffle House either. It's just,
Heart-burning
Sad.
stories.
yeah.
All
Very,
that cholesterol. That's all right. Christmas is on its way. I don't know if you could tell by our tree that's been up for a month and a half.
What?
Justin.
Wow.
That's all right. I'm into it now. I bought a little 18-inch tree over the weekend.
It's adorable.
It's sad. Anyway, which means it's time to get presents. Truly why they call it the most wonderful time of the year. Sometimes, though, we're always given a rather shocking gift, one where we are reminded that it's the thought that counts. The Huffington Post updated their list of some of the weirdest gifts to receive this holiday season. So we're going to share those with you today. We start off with the Frank Zappa costume. Nothing says Christmas 2017 more than a vague costume of rock legend Frank Zappa. This holiday season, don't forget to ask for a Frank Zappa costume, and of course, watch out where the Huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow.
What the?
Right? I was bold and decided to go with a Frank Zappa joke that I'm sure none of our audience got. But if you're given the one opportunity, you may as well take it.
Yeah, I guess. Just
Yeah.
stick with what you know.
He's a rock legend, but I don't know if I could sport that costume.
It's kind of creepy.
It was bold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very creepy. But it is fittingly on this list for that reason. Another strange gift, though, is the portable disco ball. This gift is perfect for the guy at the party that continues to request Jive Talkin' by the Bee Gees, but gets denied because, hey man, we don't have a disco ball. With this portable one powered by your smartphone, your favorite funky 70s hits will never be denied again. Look at them having a ball.
What kind of dance is that?
Yeah, right. Well, and I also I don't know if you could get a great look at it, maybe if we get another shot of it, but you have one person holding the disco ball,
Yeah.
the other person holding the cell phone, the guy in the hat at the end, and then the two people are freely dancing. That just doesn't seem like a party I want to be a part of.
No, and you're really shooting yourself in the foot. The person that has to hold the mini disco ball, they can't have fun.
No.
They're basically a disco ball.
Your disco ball. Yeah, you have the obligations to turn it. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really bad one. Maybe if you're holding it, you can do the
Yeah, I
the
guess.
classic. I don't know. It's weak. Jackson, do you have any trouble maintaining eye contact with people? You're doing a great job right now. Keep it up.
Thank you.
If you said yes, then the Experience Tube will be a great gift for you. Everyone hates when you're just trying to have a one-on-one conversation and there are distractions going on all around you. Now, you don't have to have that worry. Maybe these issues don't affect you, but you often take treats from your friend Eastside Jimmy and then feel a little weird for a couple hours afterwards. Well, this will only make that experience more frightening.
What?
Basically, it's a giant sock with two holes that you put on your heads, and then you just stare at each other for as long as you have to.
I want one.
You want one?
Yeah, I know. I said the Frank Zappa costume was creepy, and now I want this. It's really sending some mixed messages,
Yeah.
but I want one.
Okay.
I just want to, do that. Get one of those, put it on, do an obstacle course.
That's why they call it an experience tube. It is an experience. Well, maybe we can try to get one for Christmas, and we'll do our next show.
Yeah, we'll just
Show after
do the
break.
whole show like that.
Experience tube.
Sounds great to me.
Finally, I know you fit into this cat, but if you own a cat, I'm sure you'd love this gift. I think we've all been jealous of how easy a cat's life is. Sleep all day, destroy stuff all the rest of the time, and of course, lick yourself clean. Well, now you're one step closer to living the life of a feline. With the Licky Brush, you can now groom your cat the way nature intended it. You're almost a cat now onto pooping in the sandbox. You got a couple cats at your place. Would you think about doing that to them?
Man, someone needs to stop us white people. That's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I like cats, but I don't like a cat enough to get it right here.
Absolutely not.
And then that motion.
That was invented by furries. That's what happened.
I'm sorry for plaguing your eyes and all of your eyes at home with that.
It's been a great day for graphics.
What's the weirdest gift you've ever been given?
Oh man, this frog stuffed animal that was wearing like a shirt and flip flops and it looked like a carrot top frog.
Wow.
And it just laughed hysterically.
That's fantastic.
I hid it in the closet and it would just go off randomly by itself.
That's amazing. If you can dig that up, I'd love to see it. We got Haley Thompson after the break. We'll be back.
Are you an EMU student interested in getting a first-hand experience working at a radio station? Well, say no more. EMU offers a class through Eagle Radio that will thoroughly prepare you for a real-life experience. But first, you have to register for the class. Pick a date and a time slot. Then the world is yours. Eagle Radio allows you to be fully independent and customize your own show. Have real conversations about the news, celebrity gossip, update listeners about the weather, play a trivia game. It's your show. You're free to name your show whatever you want and play any edited music of your choice. If you love having heated debates and you feel your words need to be heard, then Eagle Radio is just for you.
Welcome back to Still on the Air. Joining us now is the president of Evergreen, Haley Thompson. Haley, how you doing?
Great, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. We tried to have you on last week.
Yep.
A little bit of a miscommunication.
Just a little bit.
That's all right. It was on us more than anything. But we're happy to have you now.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So tell us a little bit about Evergreen. What is it that the club does?
Yeah, so Evergreen is an a cappella group, school, student-run, student-operated, student-started. We sing a little bit of everything from classic rock. We've got some September in our set. And then we have like modern pop.
Any Frank Zappa by chance?
No Frank Zappa, that's a negative.
Muffin Man? That's all right.
Nope.
So a cappella, what exactly? That's just making sounds with the voice. There's no instruments, right?
Correct.
Okay. How difficult is that? When you have a whole bunch of other people making sounds, and you're not just singing the words together, you got people beatboxing and going other ways. Is it difficult?
It definitely gets difficult sometimes, especially when we get complicated arrangements. But you really just got to teach yourself how to zone everybody out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long on average does it take you guys to prepare a song, a cappella style?
Probably about a solid 3 rehearsals.
Okay.
So, and each rehearsal is about 2 hours. So about 6-ish hours.
6 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good turnaround.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
We have to turn some fast around for our concert.
For sure.
Yeah.
How often do you guys perform?
We perform at least once a semester, but this semester we've actually had about 5 or 6 performances.
Wow.
And we have 2 more before the month's over. So.
Hot commodity.
Hell yeah.
What was the sudden jump? Just opportunities were coming up?
Opportunities coming up. We actually got our first paid gig this semester.
Whoa.
So,
At least someone's making money around here.
We got asked to go up to Howell one weekend to open for an all-men's chorus up there.
That's
so that was fun.
fantastic.
Got
How'd
like
that go?
$200.
That's
It was
fantastic.
great.
It went well, yeah.
Heck yeah.
For sure. Well, yeah, I guess.
Money, we got B-dubs. It was great.
Oh, man.
It was the day.
That sounds awesome. I might have to join a cappella now.
Learn how to sing.
Learn how to sing, then join a cappella.
Baby steps.
Right. How often do you guys get compared to Glee?
Oh,
Do you hear that when you mention that you do a cappella? dude, that was the first thing, like Glee. Like I get
It's like the
Jimmy Fallon.
first.
Right, and
I can see that.
anyways,
Yeah.
when
Okay.
I do.
When I say I'm in acapella, there are two things they go to. Mostly it's Pitch Perfect.
oh, that's
yeah.
right.
And then Glee. Like once I say, yeah, it's a school club, they're like, oh, like Glee.
Glee.
I'm like, kind of.
Right. So then you say another
Minus
thing.
all the drama.
Yes, exactly. And then they can't think of any other a cappella
Basically.
comparisons to make.
You know.
That's funny. How long have you been singing?
I've been singing since I was about, 5? Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just start singing at home, or was it?
I was born to be a star.
Yeah, right.
So,
I know. That's
you
why I had
know,
to.
just kind of happened.
Yeah, that's right. The star.
A whole bunch of
was
school
like,
plays.
Can't come in yet last week. It
Sta-
was a star,
exactly.
right? And
It was
like,
the star.
On my time.
On my time, I
No.
can make time for you next
Right.
week. Basically.
So it was. You were saying it was school that you were singing, or
Yeah,
as a child?
school. I did musicals all through elementary school, choir in middle school and high school, and
Just kind of kept on going and.
kept on going.
Yeah. Do you study music? At,
Oh God, no.
Still no.
No, it's way too complicated for me.
Right.
I'll stick with like communication. It'll stay good.
Yeah.
That's a very intense.
It's so intense. They go to school like 5 days a week. Like they have to go Monday through Friday.
God forbid.
I know.
It's like
Barely make it.
14 credits, but
It's-
10 classes.
Oh yeah, it's
Right.
ridiculous.
Yeah. 5 days a week. I barely make it one. Yeah.
I barely make it half.
Yeah, right. No, the music theory, when I would learn that there was a theory involved.
Yeah.
I'm not much into music. I couldn't really get past the sheet music. But I love music, and I'm sure that goes for everyone here, obviously, on this panel.
Yeah.
But yeah, the theory, it's a heavy workload for sure.
Yeah, I can barely sight read. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they elected me president.
So how did that come about then?
Well-
President of Evergreen.
Funny story, actually. I auditioned, so this is my second year. I auditioned last fall. I didn't get in,
Really?
really. I did not get in. They got another girl, but then she couldn't commit all of her time. So like a month in, I get an email from them saying, hey, just wondering, do you still want to be in the group?
Right.
I was like, sure, yeah, why not?
Right.
You know, a year later, I'm president.
Came crawling back
Came
real
crawl-
hard.
That's
Real hard.
You're the loyal person that got friend zoned, and when the person couldn't show commitment,
I made it out of the friend zone, you guys.
That's-
I'm
success story.
Success story.
It is possible.
Sounds like
Right
Glee to
here.
me, I'm saying. Very dramatic.
Right, there you go. That's true, right?
My life is
Yes.
like Glee.
And
Club
now,
not.
And now you run it.
Now
right?
I run it loosely.
So what does that mean then? What do you actually do?
I'm just kind of the person that everybody contacts about things, but it takes a whole village to get
Right.
our troops running. We have a music director, vice president, treasurer, all that fun stuff. I mostly take on like fundraising events and
How many
everything like
members?
that. We have 16 members.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a rocky semester. We lost 2, got 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
kinda
was just,
That's a lot of people to manage.
right.
yeah. They're fun though.
Yeah. So I know you got a show coming up.
Yep.
We'll let you plug that for a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we actually have 2 performances coming up. We have one this Saturday. We're opening for these guys.
Hey.
Lame. And then we also have a show next Friday, the 15th, in Alexander Music Building Recital Hall at 8 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do everything I can to be there.
Yeah.
Try to drag you there too.
I'm going to be
yeah.
there.
I think it's very fitting that we have you seated in front of the evergreen
Oh.
tree. It is real.
That's
It's-
generous.
We'll be back after the break. We'll talk a little Christmas music after.
This is gospel for the fallen ones, locked away in permanent slumber, assembling their philosophies from pieces of broken memories. Oh, this is the beat of my heart, this is the beat of my heart. Oh, this is the beat of my heart, this is the beat of my heart. Gnashing teeth and criminal tongues conspire against the odds, but they haven't seen the best of us yet.
True EMU.
We are true EMU.
Welcome back to Still on the Air. Right before that last PSA, we were blessed with This Is Gospel, performed by Evergreen. Panic at the Disco song. Huge Panic at the Disco fan. So
We have 2 Panic at the Disco songs.
really
Yeah, we have Death of a Bachelor too.
love that one. I heard when they debuted that on, I forgot, Brendan Urie did an interview, and I heard it the first time anyone ever heard it was live on the radio. So I was happy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my little plug. Speaking of music, it's been Christmas forever here at Still on the Air, and we're in December now officially, so we're going to talk about Christmas music. I love Christmas music. I've started listening to it right after Thanksgiving and getting into the spirit now. Do you guys have favorite Christmas songs? Start over
Yeah.
there with Jackson if you got one.
I used to be a lot more into Christmas music,
Yeah,
honestly.
really?
Uh,
What turned you off?
the fact that it was starting in September.
It's a very fair reason to be turned off.
But honestly, probably Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Classic.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
Good.
not super emotional. But I mean, it is. You connect with Rudolph
If
a little
you've seen
bit.
the movie, then
Yeah.
right, there you go.
Okay.
That's fair. Haley?
Feliz Navidad.
Really?
Hands down.
Wow.
I think it's amazing how it got so popular, and it's just the exact same line
Yes.
repeated over and over and over again in 2 different languages.
Jose
That is a
Feliciano.
jam. That is a jam.
It's a really good song. Jose Feliciano did that.
That's great.
Pretty famous around Detroit, actually. Mine is probably, I don't know. That's a tough question. I love White Christmas by
You
Bing
asked it.
Crosby. I know. Well, Justin wrote the question, but Bing Crosby's White Christmas. I love that song. But the longest one is like Bruce Springsteen. Can't Santa Claus is Coming to Town. You can't go wrong with that. The Boss, man. So good. This one is a little easier, I think. What's your least favorite Christmas song? Whoever's got it first.
12 Days of Christmas. Easily.
Any version of it.
Any version of it.
Yeah.
That's a terrible song.
It's a horrible song.
It goes on forever.
Yep. Yeah,
Who needs that many birds?
I agree.
Apparently, the love does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Don't flatter
Oh
them.
gosh.
I think they wanted a divorce.
Yeah.
How can I get her to
And
sign
we're
these papers?
Trying to woo her.
And we're celebrating it.
Here's a partridge.
Yeah.
All right.
God.
Partridge paper.
Partridge
Sign
paper.
these papers.
Stop.
Yeah, a little. Good comedy.
I don't know why, but Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Interesting.
I don't know. I hear
Listen-
it so much.
Fair enough. Listen to Weezer's rendition of it. I gotta say, I think that is the spiciest take on that song in the
Okay.
past 500 years. My
all
least
right.
favorite is easily, just heard it last week, Must Be Santa by Bob Dylan. If you hate the 12 Days of Christmas,
Yeah.
you'll hate this song. Because Bob asks the question, for example, who comes around on a special night? To which he gets the answer, Santa comes around on a special night. Who has a beard that's snowy white? Santa has a beard that's snowy white. Special night, so that's what must be, right? And they just keeps adding on to this, and by the end it's like dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun
that
dun.
sounds
And I'm
awful.
like, Bob, you won a Nobel Prize. What is this? So yeah, that's my least favorite. I'd suggest go listen to it, but don't sue me.
Okay. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Also very terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. That's another one in that kind of realm of goofy songs.
Oh my gosh, I love that song.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the top 7, the Billboard top
Oh
7
gosh.
Okay.
right now. The Christmas song, also The Chestnuts by Nat King Cole.
Oh yeah.
Last Christmas by Wham, which I do not like that song. I don't
You
like.
don't?
You don't
No.
like Last Christmas?
No. I like the Christmas before, but not Last Christmas.
I think some of Wham's best work, honestly.
You're right,
It is.
but not a big Wham fan. It's The Most Wonderful Time of the Year, Andy Williams.
Okay.
That's about the quintessential
Yeah.
Christmas song.
I could agree with that.
Holly Jolly Christmas by Burl Ives, which is the quintessential Christmas
Oh,
voice.
yeah.
The Rudolph
Definitely.
guy, yeah. Jingle Bell Rock, Bobby Holmes.
Yes.
Love Jingle Bell Rock.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee. That was a surprising number 2 for me. You have a guess for number 1? I don't like this one either.
Oh.
All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, it's just overplayed.
It is overplayed, overhyped.
Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé are kind of like,
They just thaw.
they're just, they just thaw out every December.
And then
They're not doing much else. It's just Christmas now.
It's all right. I don't know. I love Bublé. Michael Bublé.
He does some good Christmas music. I won't lie.
You're right. We'll be back after the break. We'll say goodbye.
Hello?
I'll be right with you.
I'm just looking to charge my phone.
I'm looking for Keeps.
What can I do for you?
I got a glimpse into what the future might hold. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm ready for that.
Guess I'm gonna be here a while. People find me when they need me.
Anyway.
That's all the time we have for you today. Thank you for watching another episode of Still on the Air. You can watch any episode of this show anytime on YouTube, at ETV, at EMU. You can also watch eWeekly and Signliners there. Make sure you do. Follow us on social media, also ETV at EMU. I'm David Pierce Anderson. We got Haley Thompson, Jackson Touchberry. We'll see you again next week. It's always been a pleasure.
You messed me up.